Oh God, not the stained sweatshirt. Hi guys. Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, it's hour and a half, 2 hours and a half. Late Mary, coming to you live from my apartment. Syfy, thank you for the resub for 52 months. How are you doing? Happy 52 months. I was like, how do I want to answer this? I was on the plane. I got sunscreen on my sweats and I'm like, nasty, no. Yeah, I did get a slushie on my walk home. So my mouth is probably gonna like progressively turn blue over the stream. That'll be a fun, I know. Tis the season for all of my beverages to be mixed with ice. I want everything to be slushy. The second I sat down here to stream, Muska is going insane. He is meowing in the background. He is running around really fast. And the fucker is making me take him to the vet tomorrow. And now here he is being fine. He is fine. He just can't stop licking his hair off and it is stressing me out. I had to tell my boss, I had to be like, hey, so sorry, I know last week I was kind of like all over the place and this week I'm kind of feeling that. It's because my cat is keeping me awake at night by licking himself. And now I have to sedate him tonight and tomorrow so I can even bring him to the vet. Because, of course, he doesn't like people touching him. Guys, don't touch people without consent. Especially Muska. And he is never going to consent. Yeah, I cruelly have been feeding him this year so much diet food that his life is just really hard. Yep, the auto feeder helps a lot. Oh my god, he's just meow. I'm dying. Okay, well hopefully I'll be able to lock in on actually streaming. Keeping cats a reasonable weight is so challenging, and I was so spoiled by him the first 2 years. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I got you. Yeah, I hope it's something easy. Because again, he's like fine. He's just being weird. You can see his little arm bald patch. And I swear if I say all this and then there's something seriously wrong, I will go insane. But classic cats, you know? When your life gets a little too chill, they're like, what if I just Janice says, hey, Jenna. Oh, Axel got a bath today too. Yeah, how was your day? How are y'all doing? My day was really good, but really busy. I filmed a bunch of stuff with work. I taught a bunch of science lessons. Kind of was a peak Mary workday in terms of doing stuff that is in my job description. My eyes are looking like really blue in this lighting with, I think it's the sweatshirt. I'm locked in. Worked all day, major swag. And you do have major swag. It is true. As someone who is a professional in identifying swag in individuals, I know it when I see it. I've been listening to a series of podcasts where people review every single Miley Cyrus album. And every time I'm listening to them, it's like the entire time all I can think of is that one photo of her. Like, regardless of what era of her musical career they're talking about, I'm like, blue eye Miley Cyrus locked in. Yeah, my swag detector, I really honed that thing in middle school, okay? Dude, I got to have immense street cred with some elementary school students today for being like, part of how I got this job is I love YouTube. And they were like, oh, what? Oh, sorry, wow, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you know, Mr. Beast. Yeah, I basically am Mr. Beast. Except I will say, my least favorite coworker pissed me the fuck off the other day. Cause, fun fact, because I work for a nonprofit, my department like does not have funding next year. We're doing the thing where we're like, hey guys, so what else can we do with the skills that we have just in case our department doesn't exist next year? And so we had a whole department meeting about that. And this woman who I hate, also, hi Trim, I'm complaining. This woman who I hate, she's like, well, I know a lot about social media and YouTube, and we should monetize our YouTube channel, and we should be doing stuff like Crash Course and SciShow. And I'm like, bitch, do you know how many people work on a single episode of Crash Course? It's like more than 30 people that are working on that. I am our entire video production team right now. And with what budget? With what, like, it's just sometimes these people think because they watch YouTube, they know how it works. And I'm like, with the money I make off of my channel for just me, I could not pay myself to make the content I make. Like, girl, you are being so fucking dumb right now. It did make me, I got so mad, and I've already complained to my boss about this person in the past, so I try not to complain about her. I had like a serious complaint where I was like, I don't want to work with this person anymore. And so I try not to go to my boss a lot about small stuff with it because it's not a big deal. But like, oh, I was like, girl, you just don't know nothing. Leaves all the mics and cameras on. It's like, oh. But she's the sort of person where it's like, you know, she wants to be the person on camera. Like I think she genuinely thinks she could be the one making it, but I know she couldn't. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. She does not have, she's not a good teacher. I just don't like her. Sorry. What a fun way to start this stream. I'm really like, let me come on and complain about Muska and my job. And we're gonna play LA Noire, I swear. I don't think you can monetize the YouTube channel for a nonprofit. That's the other thing, is like, I'm not sure if we can do that. I don't know if we can legally do that. So she doesn't have the X factor. I don't even want to be like, I do have it. I think I have a lot of practice. And I think people can get really far with a lot of practice. But the thing that drives me insane about her is she so often goes into these conversations speaking as though she is the professional or the person who knows best. And she's younger than me. And like, you don't have to go to school to learn how to teach, but she did not go to school for education, but likes to decide that she is the best like, you know, it's just, okay, sorry. Nothing wrong with being younger than me. Many people younger than me are very talented. But it's just entering into conversations with people who have like more life experience than you, as though you are the person with the most experience. It's just such a gross mindset to have. She like does not have a growth mindset. Oh my God, look at him go. See, again, could a sick man do that? Be a little idiot? I don't think so. I think I'm so confused. Yeah, exactly, Trim. Yeah, it is very confusing how that would work out. So yeah, I don't even think we can monetize it. I don't know. So in case anyone's been like, Mary, why don't you stream a lot? I'm very stressed all the time. It is the main character syndrome. My patients make me feel that way all the time, like explaining things that are my little job. I think that is my least favorite thing. And like for healthcare, I think it is very important to try and be as educated as you can on things, right? But also, if you're going to professionals, you need to listen to them. Like like it is your job to be telling the people that information. Yeah. It's wild. It's wild. I hope I don't act like that. I think that's one of my bigger fears when I have a coworker I don't like, is I do go like, okay, do I like behave like this? Is this something I do? And try and catch myself, because if I act like that, I don't want to. Especially when they cut me off to say it. Old women, why you gotta do this? Especially to younger women. Like, don't you know the struggle that so many of us are going through all the time to be seen as professionals in the world? Anyway, I got a Slurpee on my walk home today. Also, the reason why my hair is curly today, so I was filming people today. And on days I film, I always try and look, you know, presentable. It's pretty ironic because on days I teach, I'm like, I don't care how I look. These kids, I don't care. Okay, can you get a Slurpee? in a loving way. Like, I want you to have a Slurpee now. Can you make one? Can you make a Slurpee? Wait, what's Blueprints? I've heard about Blueprints. I think people have recommended it to Brutal Moose. I think he was like, I've heard about this. I love that I do get 100% of my gaming news from people that go into somebody who only almost ever plays retro games and tells them to play non-retro games. And then they're like, I probably won't do that. Puzzle changing. Ooh, wait, that sounds fun. Is that like a multiplayer thing or like single player? What's the banana by your name? I just noticed that. Gone Bananas badge. Slay. Mystery puzzle game where you draft the blueprint of a house. That's so fun. Single player. That's your Banana Loca badge? You get one? Do I not have one because I get really... It was from making a clip during a certain week. Oh! That's so fun. I need to start making more clips. There are like clip leaderboards now. I love that. I, for the longest time, kept being like, I want to make something like that where I like reward people monthly for having the top clip. And then Twitch was like, actually. Yeah, I was watching Lemon's stream today and somebody had the little badge and I was like, well, I want it. I need to have badges. I need my Twitch chatter street cred. That was a hard sentence for me to say. Twitch chatter street cred. Do you think if I drink more of this, my teeth will end up looking really white? Because the blue will contrast. You need to get to the last room of the house before you can do a lot of stuff before. You can get there. Oh, but you can do a lot of stuff before you can get there. I read that in a very confusing way. That sounds interesting. Here, I'm gonna open Steam. I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know how light works. I explain how light works an alarming amount because one of the programs I teach, we talk about the cardiovascular system in it. And so we talk about veins and like blood vessels. And so we show them my arm. And then there's always that one kid that's like, did you know that your blood is blue until it touches the air? And it's like, actually, there's already oxygen in your blood. Fun fact. The reason why your veins look blue is because of how light works. And then I have to try and explain light and color to kindergartners, which is a silly thing for me to try and do. Okay, I was gonna blueprints. It's because the red light isn't you're not able to see it. It's not bouncing in the same way as the other colors of light through your skin. Nobody check that, actually. My biggest fear is always a kid asks me a question that I think I know the answer to, like, oh, what is a bruise? And I'm like, I know what a bruise is. I can't Google it now, because if I've been wrong this entire time, that would be really embarrassing. Ooh, Blueprint sounds cool. Okay, I'll have to wait till it's on sale. They're not bouncing like I am. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's like an internal cut, basically, is how I explain it. Like, it's like you get a cut, but your skin doesn't open. I do a better job than this, I swear. Rosca, hello. I gotta tell you something. I want to punch Jason the Ween, the TikTok Twitch streamer, because I used to like his content and he collaborated with Pokimane, and I don't like... Oh no. I know nothing about this situation, but I'm sorry for your frustration. I understand that. Snuggly, I hope you have a productive evening. A productive 7:19 p.m. I am sending you... I also need to respond to your messages. I was saying this at the start of the stream. Work stuff's been really stressful and Musica's been really stressful, but hopefully after tomorrow, when I take him to the vet, Everything will be fine. I also get to go on a field trip on Thursday for my job. We're gonna go take photos. And then I get to force our marketing person to go collect bug samples with me. I'm literally so excited for this. Snuggly, I need a snuggle now. Aw, I hope you can get one. Yeah, thank you. He, I swear to God, is fine. He just is being weird. How dare someone collab with a woman? Yeah, I don't follow Twitch streamers enough to know the ethics of anything happening in this situation, but I'm sorry. Thinking of that, I shouldn't be on Reddit. Remember how I made a big deal about deleting my Reddit app and then I keep going on Reddit? It's like a drug for my brain. There are people. Okay. Oh, it's about Julian Solomita. So Julian of Jenna and Julian. People obsessing over like an interaction that Julian had with a different streamer and being like, Julian needs to publicly apologize. And it's like, girl, I do need you to chill. Okay, actually, my toxic trait now is when I find a subreddit that I think is insane, I try and find the person who's the #1 poster in it, and then I like dig into their life. Because the #1 posters on celebrity snark Reddits are insane. Like, these people are dedicating so much time out of their day to talk about somebody who will never know them. Like, and then it genuinely, it's an addiction for them. And it's also an addiction for me. It's rubbernecking. I'm essentially rubbernecking. I'm watching people kind of crash out, but in their own weird way. I don't know. It's wild. It's wild. I was gonna say thank God. I made some really weird references to the Bible today at work. I think I've been just strange lately. So maybe I'm also having a crash out and this is all symptomatic of it. Yeah, I just thank God that people have not treated me that way. We can't blame it is the trees. The trees are making everybody weird. I really need a slushie. Put me on the phone. Run down. I just think I need to have this be my walking music. Every day before I go to work and as I walk home, I have to go through my phone and go, what little piece of entertainment is gonna make me happy for the next half hour? And it was really hard to pick today. Nothing seemed right. I should have had nostalgic and chill Nintendo music to save me. Oh, other cute thing I can show you. I can show you all now because I've finally finished my video. And she's gonna look nothing like me in this moment. Wow, that made... Hello, Sarah. My skin tone changed with the auto-adjusting to bring her in. Wait. Wow, Mary. You look tan. Sarah, how are you doing? Wargaming. Yeah, this is LA Noire. Hi, everybody. Welcome in to LA Noire. Oh, there are two Marys. Who did this? I wish she was making that face. I should have asked them to do for her face. This is the best part of my day. It is me as a doll. It is me as a doll. Don't ask me to shoot one in a clone standoff. Oh, she's so cute. I'm so obsessed. She's mewing. She's mewing. Tell me something only Mary would know. I think she knows everything. I think she's in my brain. It's a custom made. It's not a product. She's very love viewing. Also, Neft, how are you? You got the shrink ray right. How's everybody doing? Yeah, that's super exciting. The mini me doll. I'm so happy I finally finished my video that she's in. Another thing that I mean, it's a tiny complaint. So this is a Blythe doll, and your favorite sister, they reached out to me and they're like, we want to make you this doll. And I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. And I think they originally were like, would you just post an unboxing? And I was like, no, I want to do more than just an unboxing. Like, I want to make a whole video. And originally I was like, I'll make a Blythe video. I'll do a deep dive on just Blythes. And then I go on YouTube and I search for that. And there's already like a half-hour video essay with like a good amount of views on it. And it seemed decently produced. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, I won't make a video about that. I'll make a video about pull-ups. They're like a competitor. And then I'll tie it back in. So I spent 2 months on this video, at least. I started it in February. It's May? I spent 4 months on this video. Post it. Somebody in the comments is like, will you do a video like this about Blythes? And I was like, let me go find the Blythe video. It doesn't exist anymore. The creator took it down. I was like, oh, okay. Well, so, it's like they didn't even know I was being so friendly and nice by not making video about the same thing as them. Yeah, I can't believe it's almost June. This spring has been really, really rough with work. It is like my job's busy season. Yeah, we got our flower. You missed. He had a very graceful leap from the back of the chair to the flower, proving to all of us that he is not sick, despite the fact that he's licking patches of fur off his legs. So I'm taking him to the vet tomorrow, and I have to drug him to do that. Sorry, this is a very aggressive start to stream. You can tell I haven't streamed in a hot second where I'm like, ugh. Oh, strawberry Sprite. Oh, that sounds like the right name. Wait, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna look. Thank you for saying, because I recently went through and I cleared my browsing history, so I couldn't even find like evidence that I had seen the video at one point because it wasn't in my browsing history at all anymore. So I was like, I swear this existed. Oh, of course I'm on Google and it's like, you can buy strawberry Sprite. Make your own. Oh, well, I hope that they're okay. I hope everything's okay. I definitely know there's not a lot of reasons I would ever take my own videos down, so I'm hoping whatever situation's happening is not a super stressful one. Bro said, Mom, I'm sick. I can't go to school tomorrow. I wish this guy went to school. Get this kid an education. Oh, yeah. Okay. They did. Damn. Well. It do be that way sometimes, I guess. It do be that way. Your doll looks like Blythe doll. It is. It is Blythe doll. It's the only one, actually. There's no others. They seem to be unlisted in a playlist. I think she was having gender dysphoria stuff and felt weird about people seeing her. That is so rough. Oh. I hope that they're able to not necessarily post things in public, but just feel comfortable as themselves. That's so challenging. I can't imagine trying to make YouTube content while managing emotions around that, because I know I struggle with just like my body stuff in making videos and content in terms of weight. And so I feel like if gender was added onto that, that would be really hard. Isn't Mary way past high school and a little bit off for college until 31? We're talking about my cat going to school. I've been done with school and I will never go back. I would have to be paid so much money to ever be around other people in that context. If I had to pay money to sit in a room with other people that I didn't like, never doing it again. Someone recently commented on something that my face looks skinny, and I was like, yeah, I can't stand that stuff. I can't stand that stuff. Apparently I gotta throw an accent on it because it makes me, I don't like it. Yeah, any comments I get about my appearance in that way, I'm like, you're blocked. Well, I like it because YouTube lets me do it where I can like hide their comments. So it's like technically they still can comment and see my content, but they don't know that I can't see it. And I kind of like that. I'm kind of like, I can't see your content and nobody else can see what you're commenting, but you still think you can. I like that YouTube does that. I think you can still also report people and then do that though. So if they say something really gross, you know. I know I'd go back to school if I was paid for it. Yeah, if I was getting paid like decent amount of money to go to school, I would, because then it's my job. If it's just my job to learn, I love learning. I love it. I'm not going to pay to be around people that I probably aren't gonna like that much, that I'm probably gonna find annoying. If the schooling is paid for, yeah, no, I think I genuinely think I would need someone to also be giving me some sort of salary. To be fair, at my job, I get to learn a lot. It's not like, you know, thankfully I'm not crunching numbers. I have a lot of opportunities to learn at my job. But I just want money. Let's break this down a bit further. Main issue. just money, please. Yeah, or I think I have to be old enough that I can start seeing the younger generations with like less secondhand embarrassment. I'm kind of a girly in STEM. Sarah, that's actually a fascinating thing for you to bring up, because I was doing some video recording today, and in one of the videos, we were talking about STEM identities, and we were talking to people about if they identify as a scientist or an engineer and like what it means to be that. And it's interesting because I teach science in a non-traditional way. And so I'll sometimes have students ask me if I'm a scientist, and I usually end up saying yes, because I also refer to them as scientists through the programs that I do, so I feel like it'd be weird for me to be like, you guys are, but I'm not. But yeah, I'm kind of STEM adjacent. I do education stuff and I do video stuff. Educational video stuff. But yeah, not hard STEM. I tried doing some hard STEM classes, and it's just not quite how my brain works. Are you? I see a lot of students become staff members in my high school, and then I automatically think these students look like they're 19 or 20 years old. A child. I mean, yeah, it is neat for me, because I work a lot with teachers, to get to see like a lot of teachers my age or even younger. Like, yeah, definitely. I'm the adult now. Sorry, I'm burping as I'm talking. Feel like being an environmental science major. Well, it's okay. I'm not an environmental science major. Actually, I was an environmental education major. So I took environmental studies classes. I would argue not quite the same thing. If you could see my grades in my environmental science classes versus my environmental studies classes, I think you'd be like, yeah, you barely passed toxicology. But the funny thing is I enjoyed all of the classes I took. Like, I passed them all and I enjoyed them, but I definitely had a harder time in some. I'm an astronomer. I got a D. You passed it. That's what counts. If they're like 25 or 28, I can tell they're adults, but to me, they're 15 to 24. Oh, I was reading what Syfy said and my brain was like, what? What is that? What is that sentence on my screen? I am not comprehending it. But yeah, it is interesting. I was gonna be like, if I could go back to school, maybe I would do more science. Actually, you know what's really funny to me is originally when I went to university, my goal freshman year of college was to get a general science degree and teach middle school. But in Washington State, they changed things. So in the past, you used to be able to get a general science degree and then get your teaching certificate and teach middle school science. That was like the norm. But then Washington State changed things, so you needed to do a specified science. So you had to get a biology degree or a chemistry degree. Still, if you're just teaching general science, which I, looking deep into my heart, recognized I couldn't do a biology degree. I couldn't do a chemistry degree. I was not going to thrive in those classes. But I do think it's really funny now because what I do now is general science. I have a pretty solid general science knowledge base. Like I teach astronomy, I teach physics, I teach, well, engineering. I guess these aren't technically science, STEM, but I teach biology. I teach all these subjects that I would have done if I'd done that degree. So I had that realization recently. I was like, oh, that's so weird. Life kind of brought me back around to what I wanted my path to be. If I could go back to school and I had infinite money, I would do all the absolutely useless classes. I really loved my minor, which was Canadian American Studies. I would definitely do more of that. Like if I could, I think I took every class that they offered in that at my university. So I don't think I could have done more. But if they had other ones, I would have taken them. Because I found that really fun. It was really fun. Because a lot of that was just comparative history, which is like, it's so much more interesting to view history, first of all, from like a social lens. A lot of it was focused around like social development, and less about like war. War history is cool and all, but that's not my thing. I don't remember where I was going with this. I am 12-year-old Mary still. Dolls and science and YouTube. Hey, what's up, you guys? I never grew up. And it got me my job, so things work out. Everything is okay, and I'm fine. And my job views me as a fixed cost. So even if my department doesn't exist anymore, I'm probably still going to be on the payroll, which is a light comfort in these times of nonprofit stress. Well, should we play some LA Noire? Now that I've been in the LA Noire category for however long, you know, I gotta warm up the category. Sometimes it's a little chilly in here. I gotta warm it up. I gotta prepare people for my presence or my elite gaming skills. For my having to sign into Rockstar's stupid special login that's just for Rockstar. And what password did I use for this? It was that one. I was right. And sometimes I'm correct. And now we can just sit in silence and really think about our days and who we are as people and how we got here and what we would major in if we went back to school. The part of me that wants to do more YouTube stuff is like, film school. You should do that. There's a lot you have to learn. But the rest of me is like, art history. Toy history? Yeah. If there were toy history classes, oh, I'd eat that shit up. I'm like, yeah, tell me about the history of every doll ever. I would love to hear it. But then I'd get weird. Then I'd be like competitive about it, I feel like. It's like I don't watch too many other doll videos on YouTube because I feel like I get I start thinking about what I would do if I made the video, and I think that's a lot less fun when watching a video to be like, if I made this, what would I change? It's like, Mary, you're not working right now. Can you chill, actually? I will say, though, today, part of the reason why I'm actually streaming today, I considered not streaming, is I watched part of the Dropout Game Changers episode where they improv a movie, and I found that very inspiring to the point where I was like, yeah, I'll stream. That got me hyped, actually. Seeing people be that creative and fun, yeah, I'll stream on Twitch. That's all I needed. All I need is to see people being really good at what they do, and I'm like, shit, I should play video games online. You so right.
You can change back into those white bucks now.
Oh, fuck, we left off with the kids. Oh, God, we left off with the kids whose mom just died, and do we have to replay this cutscene? Probably. Oh, that's okay. Extra context for you guys. In case any of you weren't here for my last stream.
Hello?
This man's wife is murdered.
Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home?
No, she's
My
dead.
wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Yeah, she's dead.
Can you describe?
Okay,
what she
which
was like?
also,
We were out at a friend's place.
I keep being like, it's my partner. It's my partner who's the murderer. And then I had a night.
Green
I was laying in bed.
dress,
And my eyes like,
white shoes.
what
Those
if
are her favorite shoes.
I'm the murderer?
Tarleton, I'm afraid
So now
you
I'm
have
kind of
to have
scared I'm the murderer, guys. Because, like, for as far as I know, I don't have any reason
Look after your children, Mr.
to know
Tarleton.
that I'm not the
Run over,
murderer.
babysitter. Look, tell me what's happened. I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
I love that I was like, you guys will get context, and I just talked over that entire
Need
thing.
Answers and questions. First, we're going to take a look around. What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Procedure. Poor kids. I thought he was going to hold my hand. I thought that that's what he was going for, a handhold.
Let's finish talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's going to be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Okay. Very nice
Wanna hear
painting
something funny,
here.
Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Oh my god. I just hate our partner so much that I'm like, he has to be a murderer. Like, there's no other possible explanation for being that much of a dick.
Check if she was a regular.
Mean people have to commit crimes. This is apparently my moral compass. Oh.
Why the picture was turned down.
Suspicious. Everybody knows you only turn down a picture if you've killed someone. So, oh god, I clicked out of the game. Ooh. Satchel.
Seems irrelevant.
What? But didn't she go out? Wouldn't she? Wouldn't she take her only bag with her? Because people only have one bag. Also, I hate that the bed is pushed against the wall. I think that is very impolite to whoever sleeps on that side of the bed. They can't even easily crawl off the end of the bed because there's a dresser and an edge there. I'm just saying. Whoever sleeps on the left side. Can I get a gun and trash can? I'm sure. We just gotta find the trash can. Oh, they have bunk beds and a little teddy bear. Oh. Wait, I thought we were gonna look at those drawings. Those, I don't know, those drawings were kind of horror movie-esque. How many legs does this thing have? Are they all Oh, I bet they're all dinosaurs. Because I bet they went to the tar pit and they drew the dinosaurs that are at the tar pits. My only prior knowledge of this game is that there are the tar pits. That is that is all I knew before I started playing. Yeah, I'm a scientist, and these are all incredibly inaccurate. I look at dinosaurs like all the time. A boat? Oh, people who have boats? They're killers. Wait, was that a Girl Scout badge? Oh, Trim, that was! Oh, why is this? Oh, God, I get that that's just life and people get hurt all the time. But I just, in my fictional games, would like children to not experience any emotional duress. Belle, hello. Were any of you Girl Scouts? I'm so sad I wasn't.
Sweet on this dive.
Like, let's be real. I would have thrived as a Girl Scout. Or I would have been a little weirdo and found it traumatizing. It could have gone either way. But part of me is like, I would have thrived. Girl Scout uniform badge. I was in Girl Scouts as a kid. Oh, but we didn't do too much. Aw, that's still so fun, though.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Sorry, ladies. I just need to read this note on the table. I didn't like it. No. Yeah, I feel like it can be a quiet, like, either you're so into it or you're like, I don't really want to do this. And I feel like I would have gone the extreme where it's like either I was so into it and it was my entire life, or I would have like been so traumatized by it because my childhood was so weird.
Out her handbag?
Hey, that's what I was saying earlier. And I was joking about how she only could possibly have one bag. And now you're telling me that she has more than one bag?
Quite a state to leave this behind.
Yeah. Like, I wonder why I didn't like doing stereotypical girl stuff.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Oh, the lipstick. I forgot the lipstick was a plot element. There's some great troops for both homeless children and also trans girls. Yeah, the Girl Scouts have done a lot of really positive stuff. Yeah, I feel like my very hyper-Christian neighbors that I grew up with did not like them, which is usually a sign that I now would have supported.
Can match the impression to the crime scene.
Size 8 shoes. That's the suspicious size, I believe, from our previous investigations. Yeah, check the dogs. It's an investigation. Oh, is that a bloody shirt? No, it's a wet shirt.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
I mean, I'm assuming he was probably looking for his wife. But still, is suspicious. Even more. Oh, lawnmower? You could kill someone with that. Oh, if somebody killed me with a lawnmower, actually, that'd be awful. Like, I should not bring that energy into the world. Sometimes when I say stuff, I'm like, I'm accidentally gonna summon this into my reality. Oh, it's the boat. Hey. Oh, what is it? It's named Eva. Again, we can't trust people that own boats, unfortunately, because I want to go on boats. Oh, did it get hit? Or maybe they're just painting. Okay, wait, what are we beeping about? The rope. The rope. This is, again, I feel like this has got to be a crazy frame up because everything is just so perfectly suspicious for these guys. When it's absolutely a serial killer, and it's absolutely either my partner or me, but I don't want it to be me, because that's a lot of guilt I gotta live with. Oh, God. There was this weird thing where conservative Christians got super mad at Girl Scouts for teaching kids about bodily anatomy. Yeah, that sounds about right for what they were doing. Sorry, I thought I heard him yell, but Muska is asleep. Boats and shoes. Yeah, this guy did it. That's actually all the evidence that you need when the year is 1940 something. That's like
What the hell?
hook, line, and sinker. What the hell? Who said that? Hello? I forgot how late it was already. I was like, why do I feel tired? I don't know, Mary. Maybe it is 7 p.m. Maybe you started your stream 2.5 hours later than you usually do. These are all factors. Ooh, did you find suspicious laundry? Oh no, that was the bag. He's like 5 steps below me. below me because I'm stomping on them. I'm stomping them. Well, at least somebody was making some eggplant. Yeah, dude, my sleep schedule has been wild. I do think something is in the atmosphere. Nothing like 8 p.m. and pretty much full sunlight. It probably is that. That is probably what's in the atmosphere fucking us up. Hey, bud. I just want to say I am pressing keys right now. There we go. And he was not moving. And that was a little weird. Okay, so we're finding just a lot of these matchbooks. Yours is getting better. I feel like sometimes mine is good in the winter just because I get a lot of sleep. I find it really easy to go to sleep early. All right, are we ready? I feel like I've seen everything. But yeah, with all of the sunlight, I'm just like, I want to be awake forever. Sorry, I keep burping. It's almost as though me having a fun little beverage while I stream has consequences. Okay. New Testament?
Nope.
Why are the kids reading the New Testament? Isn't that like the weirdest part of the Bible? I should have got one of those. Get one tomorrow. Have it be your stream treat tomorrow. Oh, the Old Testament's the weirdest part? Are you sure? Somebody read the Bible for their high school English class. Does not remember any of it. Mount Vinley's decided to move when I was shutting my curtain. Scary. The Old Testament is like, if your peen gets crushed, then you can't like God. But doesn't the New Testament have like dragons in it? Not saying dragons are bad, just saying. Yeah, kill your kids or you're a fake fan. Well, okay, I'm not saying any part is like particularly very normal. Okay, I think I'm ready to talk to this guy. Now? Oh God, I really don't like this. Yeah, it's an apocalypse.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
I think he's telling the truth. This seems pretty truthful. Burselli, what do you think? What is this guy? Truth? Doubt or lie? It's up to you. You have to pick. Try to wake up at 9 a.m. my time. It's a good time to... I feel like it would be really nice. This guy didn't skin him. He looks honest. I think he's telling the truth.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No.
I hate when I genuinely felt that way, and I know you're probably joking, Burselli. And then it was wrong. And then I was wrong. They did model... Oh, did they model these NPCs after real people? Yeah, these are all real people.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people
Bobby
over.
Ross's?
We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Without her bag? Is the implication she came back home then? Doubt or lie? Doubt or lie? Ah! Doubt.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it.
Ugh.
I always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
What's maudlin? What's maudlin, chat? Been getting out of bed super late, like 11. Ugh. If that worked with my work schedule, I know I would do that. Been watching a documentary about John Gacy, and I don't think he did whatever he was accused of and admitted to doing. What did he do? I don't know about this. I only see the good in people and in clowns. Is he a clown? Not much was maudlin with you. Would you mind sitting very still for 2 hours so I can get this? Yeah, that was why he was saying, can I go comfort his kids? Because I was standing. For 2 hours. That's my role play.
Mr. Terrell.
Oh.
Lisa happy at home?
That's scary.
Yeah, I think she was.
Oh my god, he like rolled his eyes. Dude, that triggered anger in me. I thought like the possibility of this man rolling his eyes at me triggered anger. I'm very in tune with my emotions. Also, that is wild how that did that to me. Fun fact, apparently I get very mad when people roll their eyes at me. I don't know what I'm...
Marriage,
Oh.
Lars. I think you're lying, and you would like to get it off your chest.
You telling me my wife was unhappy? What proof do you have of that?
She left without her purse. Time of death, blueprints, tire box, matchbook, victim's handbag, money, boots, wet jacket. Damn, none of these are proof that she's unhappy. I was right. I was like, actually, this guy did do it, actually. He made a belt out of nipples. It's one thing to kill people. It's another thing to just be disgusting. Yeah, unhappy marriage because she goes and drinks all the time. I don't know. Maybe it's her
Why
bad.
aren't you out there trying to catch the person who did this?
Because you rolled your eyes at me and it made me really mad. It made me so mad I got distracted.
When was the last time?
So this is why I'm not a cop,
Around
by the way.
8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
Liar! Liar, your jacket's wet. Liar.
You didn't come straight home, did you?
Liar, liar, pants for hire.
Figure that.
Your jacket's wet. Why the fuck is your jacket wet, you liar, liar, liar? This is why I'm not a cop.
You got soap, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Your wet weather gear.
Stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was...
He's a merman.
Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Oh.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Charlton. You'll need to go down to the web spot.
That's basically how my partner is being as a cop.
My experience.
And maybe that's why I hate him so much, is because I'm seeing myself in him.
Entire life. We could break the husband's story right now.
Yeah, we could.
Get some uniforms dispatched to check out his alibi.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do. Oh, how was Disco Asylum? I need to play that. I'm just gonna use your phone to
The R&I.
call.
Through now.
How do I not know of Gacy? I feel like I should know about this. That is so scary.
Can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
He got boys in his crawl.
No.
This is something I'm gonna have to read a Wikipedia article about later.
The alibi.
And then it's gonna really scare me. John Wayne Gracie. That sounds like a golfer in my mind. Like if you were to say that name just on the street, I'd be like, probably plays golf. I was the sorriest commie cop. I gotta play that game. Like a golfer, but a clown who murders young boys. See, I'm very detached from true crime, and I'm not the #1 listener of Serial, so, you know, at all. Okay. Oh, my partner's already in the car.
There's such a thing as soap, you know.
What? Are you saying I'm dirty? Are you saying I'm a dirty cop? Are you rolling your eyes at me? Yeah, I'm pretty normal. I heard he's an honest cop. Thank God. Name 5 of my favorite cereals right now. I like the Life cereal. I like Cheerios. I like Honey Nut Cheerios. I like Banana Nut Cheerios. I like the Cheerios that are strawberry flavored, but I don't know what they're called. And that's 5. That's every type that there is. I think the only cereal I have at my house right now is Cookie Crisp, though. Because I do this every time, where I'm like, Cookie Crisp sounds so good. Cookie Crisp is gonna be the best cereal ever. And then I eat it, and it's actually so gross. And I'm like, oh, why does this sound so good in my mind and then it's so bad in reality? I think it's because I never got to have it as a kid, so I really like built it up in my mind as like this amazing thing. And then I actually eat it and I'm like, oh man.
Knight can rule his very own kingdom on a half-acre block right in the heart of Los Angeles.
I can rule my own kingdom on a half-acre block? Wait, guys, we gotta get in on this. We gotta buy property. I'm not crashing. I think in my head I really want the Crunchy Chips Ahoy cookie crust. Yeah, I just want a crunchy chocolate chip cookie with milk. All the time. What type of pizza do you have? It's only a nickel. Guys, we gotta buy property so we can live like kings. What are we doing?
Cold empty bed
Did I say to go to the hobo camp or the other place? I think I said the other place.
in my head.
Invest in Apple, quick, guys.
What did I do?
Oh, we're gonna have ads in a second.
So
I should walk around. I do. Oh, fuck, wait. Okay. Sorry, I had a moment where I was like, I missed my standing time for this hour, but I didn't. I will have to walk around and stand during the ad break, though, but... Oh, hey, have I been there before? Maybe. Dude, every time I see one of these places inside this game, I keep thinking of Lost Highway. I'm like, it's just like Lost Highway. They worked on cars in that movie. You guys remember when we saw Lost Highway and all of you were there with me? All of you? It's just like this place. Wow. Wow. Wow.
all these bricks.
Is this the place? Oh, there we go. There we go. I remember when that kid had that affair. That yeah, it would totally happen in real life. It was a very realistic film, based off of my own very grand life experiences. All right. I keep burping. This is like frustrating. I'm gonna run ads really quick. I'll be back in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. As soon as the thing. I think I also have done that before, Neft. Yeah, back when kids had online space from scratch? No. Post 7 p.m. canned soup only. Pre 3 p.m. canned soup only. I'm only making soup from scratch between 3 and 6. Outside of that, nah. Oh, okay, we're going to a bar. Everybody, what's your order? What you drinking? I would like a rum and coke, please.
Drink?
Yeah, rum and coke.
Away, LAPD.
Yeah, I'm the police.
It's about Teresa.
Suspiciously timed.
About it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again. God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Last contact with victim.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
I don't think he's lying. Do we have evidence he's not? Oh, we have her wallet. But, like, what would that help us with? I think he's lying. Or I don't think he's lying.
Foot, in a car, by bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
How was it?
Number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Interesting. What's in the wallet? Is it her ID. Her ID and her lipstick. The lipstick is important because the killer likes to write on women with lipstick, but he didn't this time. Likely because she didn't have I guess it's her purse, not her wallet, but her bag.
Who was she with? We had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo.
I forgot about that plot element.
Plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Okay. Doubt.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Betty.
Give it up.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her. promising to take her dancing.
And it was you guys.
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Yeah, I think this guy and his shirt was soaking wet.
Mrs. Bates.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Oh no, my stupid little thing went off that there was a clue to look at, but I'm too busy running. I hate this game.
Got a ride. Get in and drive.
This? Oh, for real? I'm stealing a car?
You were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Or we could have just a drunk idiot. Not like me, though. I'm not one of those.
Let's get away from you.
Okay. Yeah, well, I wish that you could drive. But you're too busy being drunk.
Killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
I forgot how much I average pizza delivery experience. Delta, hello. Hello. I'm driving here. These people are in my way. I don't know where they went. Oh, I don't have a siren because I'm in a pedestrian car. Is my car broken? I would like to play this game never doing the driving. If someone should mod this game so I just don't have to do these parts. And I would still be shitty at the game. I didn't have my rum and coke. Delta, hello. Hello.
God damn it, get out.
Okay. I'll try.
Leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
How am I supposed to do that better?
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
Lush is the name of a body care store, sir. So I don't know what you're talking about because it also doesn't exist in this year. So like you're being super inaccurate and that's just like ruining the game for me right now. The way that you're referencing things that don't exist yet. So I want to like figure that out, bud. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose so many monies in city infrastructure this time around. Oh my God, my Prius would never do that. Lush means someone who drinks a lot. What? What? Who would name a skincare company after that?
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
And oh my God, it's me. I'm the killer. I'm a stickler for routine. I learned it in the military.
Get me back in close.
Backing? You want me to drive backwards? That's kind of weird.
Let's end this farce. Keep it steady and I'll try to...
Okay, I think him talking raises my blood pressure. I should get what is it? Heart rate monitor for this game, and I bet there's a clear line between this man talking and me getting so stressed. How many times can you shoot a car? I can't get any further left.
Help! You gotta get me closer.
Well, we're about as damn close as we can get now, okay? Run! Why am I walking slow? I fucking hate this. Oh no, where is he gonna go? Can I fucking run? No? Sorry, I'm actually getting mad. I think that guy not actually rolling his eyes at me ruined my day. I think. What was that? He's trying to make it look
had enough.
Okay, Bates.
Oh, I could use my Apple Watch? That would be...
I have a choice in this.
Yeah, well, you made your decision when you fucking ran out of the bar. Dweeb. Hello? The game crashed. The game crashed, guys. Guys, the game crashed. I have to do it again. And it's okay, because I really like games, and I'm having, like, so much fun. Delta, don't say that. Why is a game from 2011 crashing? That's not old enough to justify a crash. Could just go straight to the end now. Mew 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 mew. Mew, 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 mew. I'm a jazzy song. All right, let's see where it's putting me. Yeah, I could. Oh, I get what you're saying now, Neft. I get what you're saying. The first time I read, you could go straight to the end. Now I was like, I don't really know what you're meaning by this.
Root beers all around, doll.
Root beers? Okay. Well, I think I did everything right. Well, it goes straight to a cutscene when I go in, so I don't know. Oh, actually, wait, maybe there was a pause I could have looked around during, and I didn't.
This is about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again?
This time, don't get rum and cokes, because you're gonna be driving. Thank you, Neb. Thank you.
He said he was out.
Easy mistake.
A few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
That would have been bad. That would have been bad.
On foot? In a car? By bus?
By bus? How was it?
Call for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't...
Mother Teresa. Yeah, well, she died, so. She was a mother, and it did make me, like, really sad. You don't know you're riding with the driving.
TV on the cab. 3591. Should be.
Did you all see how much I spat out while I was saying that? Bet you didn't know that you were riding with the driving Kuna. Walking with the driving Kuna. 2 rye on ice, 1 Manhattan, 1 gin Ricky. Guys, what's a Jim Ricky? Can you talk like the stereo? But see what did you see? See? Okay, so I have the cab number. So, okay, I can.
Hey, you must be some kind of mind reader, buddy.
I'm gonna look around. Thanks. I wanted ya.
I can't decide.
Oh no, don't talk to him again. Between the fish and the chicken. Gin, lime juice, and club soda. Oh, that'd be pretty nice. That could be pretty nice.
God damn it all! I asked them to hold the mayo.
Okay. Can I just, like, talk to him here? Hey, bucko. Me from the future really hates you. I don't like the cut of this guy's jib. They should just let me punch people. Oh. My mouse is wandering.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
I'm so phlegmy.
When the hell's the food gonna arrive already?
Can I go in here? No? Alright, well, maybe there wasn't anything. Maybe the clue was the fact we needed to chase him. Okay, I'm hearing. I wonder. It is just looking at this. It's just looking at this. That was once. You made a Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster. Wait, what did you make it with? That would be really fun. Bonet, hello. Maybe the clues were the friends we made along the way. And you're so right. What am I doing? I'm upset over nothing when I've made so many friends.
He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Yeah, I'm gonna doubt that one, Bucko.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up.
It's really actually finally clicking for me that I only say lie if I have evidence.
Take her dancing.
You get a good look at these?
Remember this, Mary. Lying is if you have evidence. That's an objection in Phoenix Wright.
USS Indiana.
And he was soaking wet.
Is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
The guy in the red polo suit that I said I didn't like the look of is a bad guy?
Hey, no problem.
Who on earth?
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Bates! Just want to talk.
Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Come on.
I actually hate this so much. This game is so good, except when it's not. And then it's my nightmare. What the fuck? I hit someone. I'm gonna fail the mission. Or except you can trust everything everyone says. Exactly. Yeah, I'm just letting let the game figure that one out. I think I used vodka, salt. Ooh, salt water, lemon zest, creme de menthe, and made an infusion of clear alcohol and habanero pepper. What are you talking about? I didn't murder anybody. The suspect escaped. That didn't happen. I felt really sad when I did that. And they don't got good health insurance back then. They sure don't. He was a criminal. Yeah, actually, maybe the guy that I hit with my car was the killer. He was the killer, and I should have let him die.
When he's cornered, we could have a killer on our hands.
I don't know how the fuck that truck takes that turn so well when I do it in my little car. He's driving up that way? Wait a second.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Don't go to sleep on me. Give me.
All right. I didn't know that could happen in the game. Wow, we are really discovering. I don't know if there's a break button. I've never tried. There's definitely a go button. Oh, this game is killing my spirit. I want to play a Nancy Drew game again. I need Nancy Drew.
Damn it, get after him, Cole.
I need a game with no driving, and I need it to be point and click.
When he's cornered, we could have a killer on our hands.
There we go. That wasn't too bad. Save us, Nancy. For real. For real. I need her holding my hand right now. Okay, guys. Don't hit the gas in that way.
Off the road.
I wonder if I can even get him now, or if it's a situation where, like... Sorry, I'm so sorry for the sound I just made. That was a genuine emotion of me not wanting to hit someone.
Spit him out. I've had enough.
Well, that was different than last time. Thank God I didn't just run to the end.
Give it up, LAPD.
His car should explode.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Oh, we finished. Do I have anything that's helpful for this? I don't. Well, why did he run? I gotta doubt because he ran, and I feel like that's a weird thing to do if you're innocent.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us.
Oh my God!
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing.
Yeah.
Thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot.
Does he have a black eye?
I don't know.
Me when I lie. Me when I doubt, because I don't know. Their little skit. Yeah, we are an artist. We really are. Only if Rockstar didn't care only about GTA to remake this game or update the game graph. It would be nice. It would be nice to get a little update. But I do love it for how strange it is.
Haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Oh shit. Yike.
Lying there on the sidewalk, he flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Did you see how you were driving, sir? Do you think that was legal? I don't get why me as a cop, I'm not being like, yeah, we're booking you for that, how you were just fucking running away from me like that. I sound very pro-cop in this morning. I swear, guys, I don't feel that way. I'm getting a little too into the role play. I need to cosplay this.
That's the
10,000 subs and I will cosplay Noire. All right, where's the phone? I don't know who I'm calling, but I got a feeling. Oh, I got a feeling I clicked out of the game. Hello?
Operator, give me R&I.
Exactly, Bonet. Exactly.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective.
What's a shrub?
A message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being...
Seaman!
Thanks, ma'am.
Probiotic fruit vinegar? Isn't that just kombucha? Mixed with sparkling water? Isn't this just kombucha? You're just drinking apple cider vinegar. Bit more sour. I feel like that could be good. I feel like it would trigger my heartburn. My heartburn's been so much better. I think taking magnesium helped my heartburn. Like, I can't say for sure, but my heartburn's been so much better. Should we go to the hobo camp? We haven't been here yet, actually. Let's go there now. Let's go there. Why not?
The hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Shrubs are basically ancient Gatorade. Ooh, that's very old-timey of you. Very, very vintage chic. That's like what they drank during this game. I wonder if your esophagus was spasming. Maybe. Who knows?
I fought to risk my life. Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're
bullet.
looking for a
Nobody cares
tall
about
man
me.
with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
I mean, I could also just go in and look. What was that parking job? To be fair, I didn't do it this time. So it's not. So that means it's legal if the game did it. I think I should just look around. We're like standing really close. It's a little intimate. Guys, I watched a video today all about the Wicked soundtrack, and it gave me chills because I really love the Wicked soundtrack. And it made me feel a lot of emotions.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Me?
Slow down.
Oh man, people are saying things and it's stressing me out a little bit. I feel like this is gonna be another situation where I'm not supposed to be here yet, so the game is like not gonna want me to progress. I love Wicked. I'm so excited for Wicked 2. I don't think so. Well, it's the guy that was in 2 wars, I bet. I bet this is gonna be relevant in like an hour, and I'm getting ahead of myself a wee bit, perhaps. All right, I'm gonna run back to the car. Yeah, I actually can run super fast. It is not against the law to be fast. Fun fact.
You can drive.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's go to the police station. So if you care to find me, go to the police station.
Polish girls are...
Polish girls? I'm tired. It's 8:40. It's almost my bedtime, guys. My bedtime alarm did go off already. But I very slyly turned it off so none of you could hear it. Alright, let's go talk to some seamen.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Oh. Oh. I never read any of the books. I didn't get into it until the movie came out. Is this interview 2? Oh, yeah. There we go. There's our seaman.
Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
Am I going to interview him from behind him?
That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Do you believe I didn't kill her?
You went to Baron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
I think you met her before then. Doubt.
You tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep.
Yeah, that's true.
You should take a look at him for this.
Doubt?
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
I'm glad I'm not in this time period. I'm so glad.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, detective.
Sure. Yes, sir.
Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like
Who
the
would have
Beau has
bet?
a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to 45.
What do you know? I accidentally went to the wrong place first. Where's the exit? Oh, I get out of here. Policeman just walked through that, man. It's okay, he's the police, he's allowed. Cops have the right to walk through.
And where exactly are we going?
Other people. We're going to the hobo camp, a place that we've never been before. Sickening.
3 suspects.
Lack of respect.
And still no hard evidence on any of them.
Ooh. Everybody give yourself a little head massage right now. Feels very nice. Oh, hey, that's me. Hello.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Carrollson picked up?
Lars sounds like such a fake name. That left turn was so dangerous. Well, it wasn't me doing it, so it's legal. It's my drunk, awful partner driving. Exactly who you want behind the wheel. Wow, crazy. Oh my god, do we just have a shotgun? Are we just straight up carrying a gun around? We live in a society. We lived in a society, am I right? Everyone who is also 80 years old.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
We need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry.
How do we do that? Like this.
Buckshot down, Phelps.
You want your rightful share. We
Like, I do really like this game, but I also really don't like so many things in this game. And I guess that's just the nuance of this. I don't want to fight homeless people. It's kind of fucked. I liked what I was doing before, which was just casually walking around and having maybe somebody yell at me. That's okay. I don't have to fucking shoot someone. Game's ridiculous. Life's ridiculous. It is a cop sim. I know. I did literally sign up for it.
We'll find out from your personal effects.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that picture of you.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
I wonder if all these camera angles from like up high places, that's the real killer looking at us.
See what you find.
Oh, whoa, is that a photo I've never seen before in my life?
Don't think this is anything.
Well, okay. Whatever. Whatever. I didn't even want it to be anything, really. Is that I? Da, da, da.
Ackerman doesn't look much of a dancer.
Where the stars dance. I'm a star. I'm a star. Oh, is this the rope? Again. It's just everything's feeling so convenient, you know?
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrell.
And I feel like this wasn't here before. But then it also makes me go, what if I placed it there? 'Cause I was just here before. What if I'm the killer? No! Ooh, wait. We haven't got a newspaper in a while. Goons! Well, I guess we gotta figure out what this is about.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club.
Lighthouse Club.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
We're the heroin peddlers.
What's stopping you? We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
Hey guys, don't deal drugs. And if you do drugs, test them.
Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon.
Oh my god, his name is Sheldon.
Top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch.
I was gonna say the guy we're talking to sounds like young Sheldon. It's the Gooner Gang.
Say, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Yikes. So those are two of our friends. Those are two of the guys that we were on the bus with. And so there's also the side plot about a therapist who's getting people hooked on heroin. So it all connects. And I bet we're going to get that final paper and it's going to be pointing some finger at us. And also we're the killer and we do it because we're super doped out on heroin. That's my bet. That's my bet. And you can write that down for the history books. Man, the 90s were wild. It was a different time back then. It's a different time. I was 4. Not 4. 3. At most. Okay. We're not looking at this again. See these floorboards? I'm like, can I lift them up and look under them? But probably not. Okay. I feel like we found... That was very weird hand animation. I think we probably found what we need to find. Except... every case we've had in this section has felt really shallow because all the evidence that we find, I feel like, is placed here by someone else. But I'm not able to, certify that. You get my brains, oh, I'm grabbing everything. And it's, and you can't prove that I put that rope there. You can't prove it. You can't, I didn't do it. I'm running so fast. Wow, they cleaned up those dead bodies really quick. I don't know what they did with the body, but they were sure cleaning it.
I need to go over the case notes.
Fine.
I guess we're going to the police station. Are we gonna, I guess we're interviewing the homeless man?
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
What motive? That's what Perot would be. Perot would be like, the psychology doesn't add up. I've read too many mysteries for this. The psychology doesn't add up, guys. We need to use the little gray cells, and we need to figure out the psychology. We don't need hard evidence. We just need to think really hard, and we'll figure it out. And you may be like, Mary, what are you talking about? But I swear to God, that is how those books work.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Oh God. Educated gambling. Exactly. I hope when I retire, I can just go around solving mysteries. Why am I here? What am I doing? What is my goal? I've investigated. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, wait. The cab. We need a... Oh, did we bring him in? But they didn't say that he was like... Maybe I'll go to... What? Do you have Cop's Notebook that says people, clues, locations? Because that's the 3 categories, you know? You're a person, or you're a clue, or you're an investigation.
You were in the Marines. How do you know? The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Oh my God. When do I get to kill my partner? When do I get to kill him?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
I don't know. I think you remember.
You hate women, Ackerman?
I think you remember.
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
What hill? Am I supposed to know? Oh wait, that's where she died.
You are clearly insane.
She died on a hill.
The state of California does not...
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
Well, yet another situation where I'm like, the person we're charging is a shitty person, it seems. So I don't feel the worst, even though I still think my partner is the one doing all of these crimes. Yeah, serial killers do just want attention, I agree.
Luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Threes of Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen.
Oh boy.
A grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
I don't think I want to be. I do not want to be his crusader. That is like the last. I'm so good, actually. You know what? I'll go. Actually, it's fine. I got it. 0 injuries. 0 injuries. 0 injuries. Nobody got hurt on my watch. I'm the best cop ever. Thank you. I missed 6 clues? Okay, I think the audio is glitching. That is a wild amount of clues to miss for how many questions I got right. I missed so many clues. Identifying the victim by other means could have saved both legwork and family anguish. What? Oh, because I didn't go to 2 other locations, but why would the clues have helped me in the other? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. All right, I'm gonna let the game save. We might end things there. So I start the next stream fresh case, not midway through a case. I think I don't like doing that. Fun fact, I don't like starting midway through the case. I gotta just sit and do the whole thing. So we we might end things off there. But thank you guys for hanging out for this strange time for a stream. I appreciate y'all being here because, you know, when you stream at different times than usual and you also don't tell people ahead of time you're going to do it, you never know who's going to show up, who's going to be around. So I'm trying to see. Oh, JP Mark is streaming. Should we raid JP Mark? How long have they been streaming? 4 hours. Are they playing Just Dance? They're playing Chambone Champ. Let's raid JP Mark. He's ending soonish. Ugh. Well, I'm ending sooner, so I don't care. Let's go. We're gonna raid JP Mark. They're fundraising for St. Jude. We appreciate St. Jude. I appreciate all of you. You can copy my raid message if you would like. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will see you all on Thursday. Bye. Oh my God, is that Brittany?